Morning, everybody, and welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. I am a little behind today because we have a very crazy weather conditions in the lovely state of Ohio, where it's raining and it's turning into like sleet and nasty ice. This is coming down, so there was a delay for my kids for school, and I got to do my thing. Real life, comes first. But today I want to discuss something kind of interesting in a unique way, and that's investing time to gain, and how this relates in kind of almost every aspect of your life, whether it be gaming, whether it be your job, or your education, no matter what you do, you're going to invest time in hopes to gain. Okay, so I love playing MMOs, right? Now, one of the major things that yo Helly, what's up, morning, hope you're doing well. I love playing MMOs, right? And I guess it goes to show, this is Mystics MMOs. But one of the major things I'm always asking myself when I get into any new product is what I love to call, yo Cal, what's up, morning, is what I like to call time sink, right? Time sink. How much time, because I can't get it back, right? Do I have to invest before I can reap the benefits of my end game? Now, this is kind of a very important question here, because for gaming companies, yo, Spartacus, what's up? And it was funny because I just got off the phone with my brother, and I love my brother. He's a businessman, and we both have a very crazy background as far as like business and stuff goes. But we were talking about time, right? Because I'm doing my thing, and I'm talking to my brother as he's driving to work, and he's delayed, and we're discussing things. Now, my brother lives about 10 minutes away from me, so it's kind of interesting. Me and my brother are very close. But we were talking about time. Right? You invest time in whatever you do in life, right? And my brother's a very fortunate individual. Like, he's like, it amazes me that, where I'm at in my life, I dictate to any potential company my value. And I'm like, because of results. And he's like, exactly. Because I have a track record. I produce results. So I'm worth the investment, but it takes time to build that, right? It's a time-consuming thing, and nothing changes like that within like a game, because in a game, when you're playing something, you ask yourself, how much time do I got to invest before I reap the benefits? For example, here in this game, I'm investing time to get to my end game on my toon, right? And there are a lot of time sinks. I can cut corners, but sooner or later, time is relative, right? So I'm trying to get these unlocked. These are locked. So I got to invest time to achieve. And same thing with your education, right? You go to school, you attend school, and then you go to college, and you invest time, not just money, but time to get an education, to work in the field in hopes to produce results for your career. And that's it's about investing time. Right? Same thing with MMO development. MMO development is very long. It's a long process. It takes between 4 to 5 years to develop your average MMO, right? So a company wants to make sure one thing. If we're investing the time and the resources, we want players to enjoy the product in a long duration. Because when we take a look at the other non-MMO market, which is whether it be multiplayer featured or just your traditional games, they're very shorter durated in development, usually between 1 to 2 years. So it's usually half, if not even a quarter less than an MMO development. I want to be Mystic Raven when I grow up. Really? That's a little scary, but I don't know. But the thing about it is, for a company and for a player, is the relevance of time investment, right? One thing I used to love about World of Warcraft, I loved World of Warcraft because it had a linear system, right? We're familiar with linear. And linear is less something like this. We have levels. We have to go through level 1 to get to level 2 to get to level 3, so on and so forth. And then once we hit max level, then we have to do content to get other content unlocked, much like this, what we're seeing in front of us. So we have a time frame. We have a linear timeline that's spelled out for us in which we need to get from point A to point Z, to the end of the line. And how much time, though, it takes to achieve that goal is questionable, because now when we play with something like World of Warcraft, we can anticipate one thing. I get to end game, and now as I'm farming my gear, yeah, DCUO, Neverwinter, Star Trek Online are all a major time sink, hiding shit behind time locks like a mobile game. Right. Good shit, Spartacus. This is why you're my dude, man. Because a company wants players to invest time, because the more time they invest, the more they're going to spend in a durated amount because it costs them money. That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Because it keeps us occupied. Also gives a replayability to content we'll burn through easy. The problem lies in the achievement satisfaction. And what I like to say is, what did your past accomplishments mean? What did you gain in the process? In World of Warcraft, we saw a major problem with every expansion. You would get your legendary gear, right? You'd be in your top, you'd be in best in slot, and then all of a sudden an expansion drops. Boom! And then guess what the fuck happens? All your hard work gets replaced by a common green drop. I know you've all been there. If you've played MMOs, we've all been there. And the only thing we can do is put our heads in our hand and be like, why? Why? And then the only thing you have to reflect on is what? A title. A title. A title. So endgame becomes almost like pointless at that point. There's no meaning behind it. Now, one thing I loved about DC, because my past accomplishments carry with me in the form of my skill point gain. Right? So even if they come out with new gear that's replacing my old gear, guess what's reflected? How much skill points I earn. That's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. Because it doesn't make it irrelevant. I still have a reflection of what I've gained in the time I've invested. Right? What I've gained in the time invested. One thing I love about Elder Scrolls Online is it's a non-linear and open-ended system, right? Meaning we can pick and choose our content, right, in Elder Scrolls. That's why it's one of my favorite games of all time, because I dictate, as a player, my participation. How much time I want to invest to produce what? Results. And certain games have a better understanding of this than others, right? And that's not to say the game doesn't have problems or a product doesn't have problems. The problem of it is relevance of time. And in an ever-growing, fast-paced world, what players lack is time to invest, right? To produce results. And you want players to play the game and keep playing the game. So you have to keep putting in something to lure players to play the content, to give them incentive, but you don't want to burden them with a grind fest. And that's one thing Asian games love to do, like Black Desert. I love Black Desert Online. I love it. I love Black Desert's graphics and everything. Yeah, I remember those grinds in DAOC and Neverwinter, right? It's a grind fest. It's like jumping. Yeah, you just keep jumping. You're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And the next thing you know, the problem of it is what is keeping you playing the product? What is with it? In Black Desert, you're trying to get to end game, right? Everybody's trying to get to the end game. Everybody's trying to get there, and it's great. It's perfect. It's actually really cool that it has a way to lure players into keep doing it. But after a while, it becomes tedious, right? It becomes almost like this feeling like I'm never going to get there. And you don't want to like discourage players from playing your product. And that's why a game like Black Desert, as well as the combat is and as good as the graphics are and very well polished and open world, very sandbox, it fails in delivering one thing to the Western culture. conserving time, right? It's not conserving the time for the players to achieve something reasonable. Yeah, ESO might have dailies, but they have so much content and so much shit to do. It keeps you busy. Right. Absolutely. It's well drawn out about what you can invest, what time you can invest, how much time you have to give. So you can still produce results, right? And that's the one thing I'm always like saying. There are pros and cons in every product, right? There are pros and cons. Theme park has its little niche and its little like, hey, we got this going on today. We got that going on tomorrow. Hey, come back tomorrow and we'll have something new for you to achieve and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, cool. It's called a theme park for a reason, right? Because they keep you going on the same rides, but you don't realize why you're still going on those same rides. You're like, I've done this like 100 times. Why do I keep coming back? It's in the approach. It's the way it's presented, right? It keeps you coming back and spending more money, and it's great. It's a great design, economically, both for the player and the company. But at the end of the day, when I play a product, any product, I'm like, how much time am I looking at? I got a real life. I know a lot of people don't believe that. Like, because my average time is between 4 to 6 hours a day in MMOs. I don't watch television. I don't watch movies. I don't go out a lot. Me and my wife, we do spend some time together, which is really nice. We got to spend time together this morning. But she's a busy person as well. So we have, those little times where we could spend an hour or two together, like what I call like a normal couple. And then we got kids. Kids are time consuming. Take me to school. I do this. I need to go here. I need to go there. Oh, I need to go to a doctor's appointment. Okay, that's time. That's definitely a time. And that takes precedence, right? Yeah, BDO has no level cap, but after level 56, good luck leveling, and BDO upgrade system is pure trash. Right. So that's what I'm trying to say. For the Western culture, to be out there and, doing this, that's, or Eastern culture, I should say. The Western culture is not as, forgiving when it comes to time consumption. And I feel like the success of any product is dictated on a player's accessibility along with time. 1 second, I don't even know who this is or what's going on here. Okay, it's an auto call. That's fine. But once again, I just feel like some of the things that we lack in a product is understanding from a game. Have you ever played a game? You like the game, right? Imagine this. You get into a game and you like it, but then all of a sudden, for some reason, you quit the game, right? You quit. You liked it, but you quit because all of a sudden there's this almost depressing aspect that you're never going to play catch up with the existing players. That's why I like DCUO. That's one of the reasons I came back, because they make it easy to like me playing catch up to the players who've been here the 4 years I haven't. So it was kind of like, that's completely fucking doable. And then that's why I'm saying, but then if I go into World of Warcraft, it's like, oh shit, if I start fresh from World of Warcraft perspective, I have two options. I got to buy a leveling token to get up to a level, or I have to go through content that means absolutely jack shit now, right? So linear progression games have its flaws, but that's where a game like Elder Scrolls shines, because you can come in as a new player, and of course there is combat rating, right? Our CR is a way of telling us how much time we've invested into that character's development, right? Because every new DLC, they up our combat rating. Or not our combat rating, our CP. Not CRs in here, our CP. So all of a sudden, we are like, okay, cool. We have a relevant, form of progression. And it's not insane because they adjust the experience to gain that for new players. So it's not overbearing. And I feel like most of the time, whether what we're doing in life, if you're going into a continuous education, say you have a job and you have a continuous education, why do you take CE, right? because you needed to sustain your position, right? To keep your job, you have to be up with the new technology and the new regulations that are being, put in place. That's why we have continuous education in a lot of fields. Like me, I did insurance and I did, financial products and services. I had a ton of CE, ton of it. Every year I have to take like this class, that class, 2 years here, got to take this and then got to take that to maintain my licenses, right? It's required. It's a federal requirement, and it's like, okay, I understand that because laws change, technology changes. I got to do this, I got to do that. And that makes sense. So it's time worth investing to maintain, right? Same thing with any of your new product or your gaming, your games that you invest in. So, but time is relevant. That's all I'm saying. That's kind of the message behind it. Because my brother is like, I might be leaving for a new position. Their grind for Terra is brutal, right? And that's where we're going to lose. And I feel like this is the problem with gaming companies these days. They have a product that's been extended. Okay, so Terra came out for console, which is great. It's awesome that they have this product now on multi-platforms. It's literally probably one of the most awesome things that Terra did, right? But there was one problem. There's they made it too brutal for a new player to get into an existing product. Grinding CR is damn pain in a major time sink, right? That's what we're talking about. It's time today. It's all about time. It's about time. A lot of people are like, you have 26 tunes on Elder Scrolls across the board. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what? And they're like, well, how much? I'm like, well, I'm like 1,100 in PS4. On PC, I'm like 700 and something, almost 8. And then on Xbox, I'm like 500, 5 something. And they're like, that's crazy. That's nuts. I'm like, well, I know how to do shortcuts, right? I'm not always trying to achieve everything with every character, right? I'm a human being. I have to cut corners somewhere. I have to. There's no if, and, or but about it. I don't have, 24 hours a day to, invest. I got kids, man. My kids alone will friggin', pinch time from me. So, and then of course I got to sleep, there's a thing called sleep. But honestly, some of the products that are existing still have to understand how to make up time for new players. And that's where some games will either crumble, succeed or crumble. And one of the things I like about DC, they do that well. They put scaling gear, they put reward choices, they put old gear as part in the Promethean lockboxes to obtain unlocks for feats. So it's like they do well in keeping that perspective, right? Elder Scrolls does well because you have an open-ended system where you don't have to do everything to farm. You don't have to farm every set in Elder Scrolls. You can say, I'm putting this build together on a Sorc. So my main goal is to level a Sorc and get these sets to put on him. Achievable without a shitload of makeup time that you never had. You see what I'm saying? So once again, pretty amazing, man. That's why I keep enjoying certain games more and more, because how much time is it going to take? Elder Scrolls by far is one of my favorite games for that. I can play the content as I see fit in the time duration. And then if I play a linear game like this, I want to know, well, how much time do I need to invest to get back into the game? Got to go to a meeting. Speaking of time, have a good stream. Thank you, brother. Now, it was kind of interesting that my brother was talking about this because he had invested time with the company. He has an amount of time. But after a long duration and a new opportunity had presented itself, my brother was like, well, I might be leaving, but it was time well spent. Right? We know that saying. Do we all know that saying? It was time well spent. Meaning he learned something or he gained something from the longer rated, effects of it. And I feel the same way in my personal life. Sometimes I miss being in an office. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I really, really do miss, you know, being behind that desk, you know, and taking a look at things. Sometimes I do. But, you know, where was my time at the, you know, at that time? Where was it being, you know, whatever. Sometimes we control that. Sometimes we can't. A lot of times I couldn't control it. But at the end, I felt like, you know what? Things happen for a reason. And I agree. Time well spent. You know, it was something that, you know, unfortunately, you know, I had no control over. But the long run, it worked out for me in that instance. And I tell people sometimes it'll be funny how we take something for granted, and then all of a sudden, it's funny how things work themselves out. Right? Yeah. No, this side. Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. And Terra Other's mistake was the melee combat is too damn clunky. Yeah, but that's dated. I think that has to do with dating more or less. Yeah, it is. It's not as smooth, you know, in comparison. And that's something I'm always taking a look at when I take a look at games, how well they've aged, right? How well have they aged in comparison to their counterparts? That's why I think I really do enjoy coming back here, because the combat system's kept up, you know, considerably with its counterparts. It's not as fluid as something like, you know, Black Desert's combat for sure, but, you know, it's something I still enjoy because of the way the combat was designed. But Terra, you know, it revolutionized Twitch gaming for sure. It definitely had its part in the genre, but it needs to update like some of that combat, speed it up a little bit, and then also get you know, leveling back up to par. And I feel like that's something you need to do to promote the game itself. It's nice that it's on multi-platforms. It's nice that it's on Xbox. It's nice that it's on PlayStation. It's great that they took a PC game and made it accessible. The problem lies in what? Players' time invested. This way, dudes. Let's go. Like me doing this, I'm in here just because of like trying to get some RNG stuff, trying to get some unlock stuff. I don't need this for progression. This isn't part of my progression anymore, but I'm still investing the time to get more SP points. I'll be switching roles here in a minute. Probably do it now. There we go. I think DCUO is older than Terra. Is it? It's pretty close. But DC's kept up. It's just like pretty amazing, and I guess in that aspect. Yo, man, can somebody please get their asses? Why is the healer on top of the dude? I can't, you know, if people aren't going to play the mechanics, I don't know what to tell people. The poor healer bites it again. Can somebody please get the healer up? Thank you. That and when Terra launched on console, they didn't release the raid, so I got... Yeah, dude, right! Oh my god, I heard about that. I was like, why? Why? This healer needs to stay the fuck back. We're not going to get it if the healer keeps dying. I'm going to shield him up. That's way early. Of course, now I'm not even at the console. Fuck it. God dang it. Can people play? It's the tank. Oh my god. Pugs. Pugs. Yo, man. We can't let this dude die. Get me the fuck away from this dude. Dudes, it's the fucking consoles, dudes. Get the fucking consoles. Where's the healer? I don't see him. Don't look, spread out a little bit. If you spread out, it's not so bad. Just a little bit. Don't have to spread out a lot. See these consoles? If you don't hit these fucking things will fucking shoot your asses. Oh my god. I'm trying, man. Shit. I'm doing my job. Come on. Yes. Get the fucking consoles. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mom. Ugh. That's why you want to spread out just a little. Now, hopefully somebody recognizes that I'm down. Oh, thank God. Thank you, dude. Up. There's one of our top deeps. Shit. Damn it. He hits hard. Hey, any tips for taking out Doomsday? On the event, stay within the circle, pay attention to the mechanics. One of the major problems of it is a lot of people like skip the mechanics, you know, and that can be a problem. You don't want to get on top of them unless you're a tank. You kind of want to range the Doomsday a lot because it like hit one AoE attack from Doomsday, and it's like you want to keep to the side of him as a DPS. Ooh, stone wall. I actually do need stone walls. I need barks, but I need stone walls for my like league hall. So I'm gonna take the stone wall. Screw it. Daughter of Themyscira. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. It was so hard. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Alright. Return to the battlefield. I know, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm enjoying the content in a lot of games. There's a lot of games I enjoy content, but it's still like, how much time did it take me, you know, to do something? I'm like, oh my god, why? 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 I mean, I guess that's the aspect to RNG, right? You know, you guys go into dungeons, and even Elder Scrolls, you have a you know, in a time sink. Hit him with everything you got. Heal and res when needed. Only thing I found that works. Right. Shields save lives, by the way. Use a shield. God dang it, use a shield. I can't tell you how much a shield saved my ass on Doomsday. Shield has saved my arse in Doomsday fights. And that's another thing, like, if you can fly, that helps you not get hit. Yeah, a little bit of the upper, because I'm telling you, the AoEs he hits with, like, because he's on ground, I agree. Like, super speed can help too, like, if you can time the effects, but I feel like acrobats is where you're fucked in that fight. You have to dodge roll a lot. Block and dodge roll as an acrobat. You know, make sure you get your blocks in. Like, if you see him, like, facing you, turd, and his hands, like, are moving towards your directions, get your block up. Get that block up. Like, what? 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 Where is everybody? What? I love this game, too, because we got block break. I wish PvP would get a little work, because the counterplay is already here. Just a couple minor things, man. This PvP would be awesome. Because the counter game is already here. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? Oh my god. No pug is getting this achievement. I'm such an ass. I'm gonna have to go troll. Oh my god, this take.
Not bad.
Oh, it's DPS. Dude's gonna get me killed. He's skipping fucking mobs. I'm gonna try to go over here, see if he can pull aggro. The other troller got stuck. Armories. DCO PvE is dominated by tanks. Yeah! yeah. Or what I like to call faux tanks. They're not really tanks, they're DPS gear and tank roll. Those are faux tanks. But yeah, absolutely. Well, I call them faux tanks. Yeah. Well, it's because if they don't, they get pummeled by DOMs, man. Because of, you know, the way CC, you know, you don't have immunity recovered. That's why people do it. That's why it needs a little help. It needs a little, not much. It's actually, the counterplay in the game's badass, but it needs a little help. But they'll never put the invest the time in it. You know, it is what it is. Okay, he's here. Uh-oh. Got a ninja behind me. Like, I love the PvE in this game. I think PvP's fun. Like, I like Legends better than, like, Arenas. You know? Because then you just see how things are fucked up. It's like Elder Scrolls. I love Elder Scrolls PvP until it bugs up. And then I see the lack of counterplay and perma-block tanks that you can't do shit about. I'm like, this just sucks. Come here, fucking Solomon Grundy. So Mystic, me and Stang were in the BGs last night, and she was testing out her new DK healer. So I got to run my Warden Pack Leader Werewolf. Okay, how'd it go? Did it go good? I don't need that. I don't need any of this. I'll take the mark. Well, thanks, Rage. You're the bomb, man. Rage is so cool. What up? Now we can go center. I don't feel like dying today, ideally. Like, wiping. I mean, it happens, but... Shield save lives, for God's sakes.
Athena, give me strength.
Is anybody on the ads? Can we get the ads down, God damn it? The poor healer's like about to croak. Should be DPS on the friggin' ads. Nice. Good shit, man.
His connection to the timelines was the key. And you are nearly as fierce as an Amazon.
Nearly? I am as fierce as a fucking Amazon. What the fuck is she talking about? She don't know me. You know me? Do you know me? Do you know me, Queen Polly? Do you know me? Ran Salvation, Valkynscorian, and Golden Fortified Brass. Went 24 kills and 1 death, 19 assists. Nice. Dude, that is nice. That is nice. That is very nice. Alright. What's my current situation? Oh, I got a stabilizer too. Didn't even realize that. War bonds. Oh, the war bonds. I'm still trying to get that set. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. They couldn't hurt me. My resistance was over 33k. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's a lot. That is a shitload. Oh my gosh. That is a crap load. That is a ton. Holy spliffity spliff. 33k. Yeah, they probably couldn't dent you very much, could they? Repair my items real quick. We're queuing them. We're doing them. Queuing them and doing them. Queuing them and doing them. Alright. We're going to leave. Not bad for a multi-roll that I did. Okay. Go back into our 8-player content. I'm going to save Doomsday. I usually save that for afternoon runs. I always, on reset days, always try to hit up just the Ultimate Soldier. I'm always trying to get marks to get other collectibles and stuff, I guess you'd say. So, all right. Now, journal. Kind of important during events. I will be saying this. So, like a fish, caught in a drift. Where is that weekly at? Did I get it? I thought I got that weekly. All right. Let's go to Atlantis real quick. I might have missed out. I think it's King Shark that offers it, so I have to go up to King Shark. He's got the weekly, so I forgot to grab that. Before I do events, I always grab the quest lines in the area. So we got the raid up. There's the raid. I try to manage my time as best as I can. All right. How far did they get? Holy shit. Are they on the first boss? Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? You guys need a troller? I'm here. What's up? They were waiting for me. How nice. I'm needed. This is the part where people have problems with doing the comp. Yeah, can somebody please do the... You gotta do the stuff, man. You just have to. Now I've got to throw it and come back and get this. God, why don't people just do this? I mean, it's a mechanic. You have to do mechanics. God dang it. It's not my fault, huh, mommy? Look at that throw. That throw was perfect. I landed that. I stuck it. I landed it. Shield save lives. I can't debuff if I'm doing the mechanics. Oh, looky, perfect. Nope, and werewolf, I hit hard. He with a stand. Yeah, I bet. Get me the fuck away from these fucking lasers. Where did I throw that fucker? God, Deeps, thanks for the help. If I die due to some laser getting dropped on my head, I'm gonna cry. Jeez. Can people do the friggin'... Oh shit, it's right on me. They wonder why they lost. Not really. God. No. Can you guys please do the mechanics? God dang it. Why is it always Mystic that has to do mechanics? Oh boy. Oh boy. It's right beside you, idiots. One second. Auto call. Can't take that right now. Alright, 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 alright. Suit of armor, I don't need it. It's not something you need. Don't need any of the other stuff. Take the mark and the war bonds. I'm down for that. Let's do this. It's actually way below my level, but hey, man, whatever. Oh shit. That's why I'm not a tank. Oh, I do have a tank.
Onward, Blackhawks.
Let's go. I'm doing my job, Mom.
Operation Red Deadline is a go. Storm the base, Blackhawks. We've got this, Blackhawks.
Nope. And werewolf. I bet you like Stang was just like. How was her DK? Did she like the DK healer, by the way, Spartacus? I mean, it's not my strongest in PvP. PvE, I can heal with DK like no problem. PvP, I'm like, I'm better off with Nightblade. You can always tell like a Nightblade healing was like my thing, but. Okay.
I'm mildly impressed you made it this far, but this is where your little offensive ends. The Allies have put up a valiant effort to no avail. Baron von Savage shall rule.
I don't think so, Baron. My pals and I are here to make sure you get the old heave-ho once and for all.
I really do like some of the like dialogue in the game at times. She's like, the old heave-ho!
Pathetic.
Can somebody tell me why the boss is on me?
Fools, I am immortal. I've outlived far worse. The spear of destiny shall destroy you.
Look at this. Boy, I know my shit.
Wow, you will pay for that. Pain is temporary. Fools, I am immortal.
Get ready for this, humdinger. That's smart.
Pathetic. Make this quick. See if you can talk to
Simple caught. Yeah, cool.
my head.
I could probably use that on my other tune.
Hold down there, Baron. We have much to discuss. What is this? Some kind of illusion? I will not be fooled by some parlor trick. We are one in the same. Perdegatons is a sinking ship. He talks of greatness, but he is merely bluster. I know failure is a spear to the ego, but destiny will shine upon us. Ah, I see. Yes, destiny shall indeed shine bright. I knew that if anyone could get through to me, it was me. Now, help this freedom force stop Perdegaton.
You always did have a flair for the dramatic, haven't you, Savage? We need to go.
I'm gonna say so long too, fellas. This is where I get off this.
Harry, what's up? How you doing?
Deadliest weapons. Never miss a chance to blow stuff up, I always say. Good luck.
Easy there, Paul. We still have to fight our way through Savage's troops. Speaking of, what are you all doing with this joke bag of donuts? Well, if you says we need him, then who am I to argue? I ain't been ready for this operation.
You serve only Perdegaton now.
Wildcat, let's show these things. What did you say? A thing or two.
You know all the right things to say to get a fellow pretty riled up. Let's dance.
Thank you. What's up? Just doing my raids, reset day. We were talking about time earlier in the show today, and like how time's relative no matter what you do, and especially like in gaming. You know how realistic is games that's been out for a while. You know, how much time do you need to invest to play catch up? Is the time that you've invested in a game reflective? You know, things like that. And, you know, I feel like certain products are better than others when it comes to managing, you know, your time. There are great games out there, but it's such a time sink that it's almost, it's not productive. And one of the games that I really enjoy, but such a time sink, is Black Desert Online. I love Black Desert, but it's such a time sink. So, and then when I play a game like this, it's not as demanding to invest a little time to reap rewards, but you can still, you know, play catch up. I've been gone for 4 years, and in 3 months, you know, I've gotten up to my tier 9. I started off at tier 6, barely tier 6, and got up there. I know, rest in peace, Stan Lee. I mean, yeah, he brought so much to the comic book genre, and you know, gave us a slew of entertainment to enjoy for many years to come. I hope his legacy continues on.
Stop me. I can live between the seconds. Get up, soldier. Your fight is not over.
Utilize the tachyons from those cybernetic soldiers' backpacks to bring Perdegaton back into phase with time. It is the only way to hurt him permanently.
Soldier! Another chance. Watch as I reverse time. As I reverse time. Bring me back into phase. Stop me from destroying you?
Doing pretty good job keeping my power outage up.
Perdegaton cannot be hurt by a thoughtless human.
Like a mighty empire, you too shall fall.
Good luck trying to survive. You dare strike me? No! This is impossible! Perdegaton cannot lose!
Okay.
I am the winner! No!
I have a very long memory, Perdegaton. I will not forget this failure. Had you only listened to me, we could have been gods.
All right, enough gloating, Vonnie. You should be thankful you didn't tear the fabric.
War bonds, let's see, 66, nice.
Gloating is unnecessary at the moment. Now come, let us chat before I must return to my point in history.
I shall not.
Rip Hunter believes this to be a victory. I'll let him have his
Defeating
moment of
Perdegaton
triumph.
today should prevent the collapse of reality.
In 100 years, it will make my final victory.
Thanks for the carry. Somebody said thanks for the carry. All right. So I need to go up here. I'll talk to King Shark real quick. Where are you, King Sharky?
It's no wonder you sided with House Atler. You're as lazy and privileged as they are.
Oh, you asshole. No wonder I sided with fucking ass. Yeah, I like shark meat. I'll fucking fillet your ass, you piece of fucking shit. Nice dialogue though. It's no wonder. Like, what are you talking about, dude? I'm a villain. I'm on your side. All right. All right. So I think we're good here. I mean, I got them all, but okay. Hall of Doom. Okay. So, first thing I need to do is go to the Age of Justice. Go to Area 51. I still got to complete this zone. Okay. Allied equipment vendor. Okay, I already have that, right? So now it's just about, like, buying the styles for the feats. It's not an upgrade. So I'm just buying stuff for styles. Style feat now. And then out on a quick slot. And now I can take the teleport back.
Standing in the future. Can't wait to tell Ma.
Okay. We can queue up again. Okay, got all those. Do these. I do need Paradox Wave. I still need something from there too as far as the feet. Okay. Now, I have 80 marks. One thing I'm going to do really quick is go donate this furniture to my League Hall. And then I'm going to unlock another style feat. Style feats contribute to my SP gain. So, nothing crazy. Just progression. Slight, steady progression. Steady progression. Okay. So, I want that. I think it's left. I want to say is the vendor. Or I might be wrong. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way down. There's some styles I have, some I don't. But I need this style. It's going to cost me around 80 to get all the pieces. I'm almost done. Hold on. Yep. Now I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to click them real quick. There it is. Now I'm going to hit F1 and go in. 25. Got 25 points just now towards our SP gain. So when I go look at defeats, 50 more points, we'll get another skill point. It's pretty nice. It's pretty good. And Olympus, I'm saving up for some stuff as well. And my Olympus coins are 41. I need 60 something to get 10 furniture pieces or something. Random, I feel like that's the better investment anyways. I spent a lot of quirks today getting my emblems for those feats as well. So that was a nice thing to do. Alrighty. Gotham Zoo? Sure. Sure. I need all this shit, man. All of it. It's one thing I like. I can do my raids, switch out tunes.
Now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now you are intimately aware of our arrangement.
233.
Members of Task Force X.
Jesus, I hope they didn't get too far ahead. Holy flip. That would suck. First boss is down. Fuck. Hate when that happens. It's pug life. What can you say? As long as I have the second and third, I won't be too whatever about it. But shit balls, man. Shit balls. I'll go DPS. Okay, I'm going deeps. Last boss. I'm here for the last boss. Means I have to queue this fucker all over again. It's gonna suck. That's why you want armories.
Of course, I also have
Oh shit! Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. At least I'm in a bat form. Oh fuck. Oh no. There's nothing I can do. I'm a deranged bat. Oh no. Oh no. There's another one of us. Kill me. Oh shit. Oh no! I'm so sorry, dude. I'm actually attacking our healer. That's bad. No, get off that. Bitch. What's up, man? Long time no see. What's up, Real? How's it going, brother? Trying to get my raids in, but this one's almost done. I was going to troll, but they're like, we don't need 2 trolls. I'm like, yeah, sure. I get it. I'll go deeps. Sure. Oh, I knew it. I felt a lag and I'm like, something's got me. No! If the tank doesn't pull the ads, I'm going to die every time I get up. Okay, tank, you've got to pull them away, dude. Drop it! Supercharge for the win! You bitch. Just keep me healed in this hell. Everyone likes this video. Oh, really? We're talking about time, like how much time it takes to invest in certain games and stuff. You know, and how time's relative, no matter, you know, what you're doing in life, and especially in your like extra, you know, your gaming life. You know, how when you play a new product, how much time does it take you to get into a game? And if you're playing an old product, can you make up the time that other players have invested? So, and like there's certain games out there I really like, right, Real? But the problem of it is it's hard to get into because there's such time sinks. And not saying that you know, investing time's a bad thing in a game. It should have, you know, some elements to keep its players busy. But in which direction is it rewarding? Like Black Desert, I love Black Desert, but it's just too much of a time sink to become, you know, practically relative, you know, for the Western culture. It's just like, you know, it's like, well, I can't get into the game very much because it's too much of a time sink. And I love the game. I love the combat. I love the graphics. I feel like there's very little amount of DPS being done here. Thank God for auto targeting. I got you, I got you, I got you. Last boss. I came in for a last boss. Oh my God. I already got the archway doors. God dang it. Okay.
This is only a setback.
This is
The
only a
League's
setback.
purpose cannot be stopped.
Your queen has fallen, Talia, and you have no moves left. Checkmate.
Yeah.
You did pretty well there in the end.
Thanks. I gotta requeue it anyways. I only got one boss. Damn it. I only got one boss out of it. Which marked bills are 20. So lots of marked bills I got to go through. Ultra Bucks, kind of same thing with that. So I'm just enjoying the content, especially on weekly levels. You know, I'm like, yeah, cool. Okay, I did these ones already. I have to requeue this. It's not even an option. Oh, let me update that. All right. Now, trying to think where I'm at. Got to go break down some stuff. I always kind of keep focused on one thing when I'm doing something. I try not to get overwhelmed. There's a lot of stuff to backtrack through. So trying to keep, you know, an agenda going down. Reset day, I try to, you know, take one tune, get those all out of the way, and then I can do dailies or whatever and break down as much as what I need to. Okay, we're going to switch roles. We're going to break down some stuff. We'll keep that. This can go. I'll keep it for a second. Excuse me. Okay. Sure. I'll do Olympus raid. Sure, sure. I like the new artifacts, how they just kind of go in with the quest line. You know, you do it, you get it. It's like cool. I still got to level this one. So... this is the Dead King's Scepter for my DPS. But I think I'm still trying to, yeah, get my Amulet of Rao finished, leveled up to 99 as well. Okay, we're at breakthrough. Cool. The cloak also needs to get leveled up as well. It's coming close. It's been a process. Yes, I said yes. Stop. All right. I'm almost done here. I probably got one more in me and then I gotta call it. It's been good though. 224. 3 months, you know, like I said, start from tier 6. I'm already in my, you know, tier 9. Progression. So you know, I definitely need, you know, put a, you know, some more SP, and it'll come. It comes with time. But I don't feel like I'm losing any accessibility to do normal raids. Now, elite raids are a lot different. It's a whole different beast when we're talking about elite content and trying to get feat achievements. Feat achievements in elite content, I feel, are better done in league settings or pre-mades. So you don't always have to be in like a top-end league, but you need to be with players who are familiar with the content and how to get those feats achieved. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Tell me we have a tank. Tell me we got a tank. I mean, sure.
I don't want to hear any complaints. You will cooperate with them.
People are already dropping out. Always looking for somebody, whatever, hot. Everybody dropped out but like 4 of us. Oh my God. Half the raid just went bot. There goes another one. Might as well scrap it. I'll just call this video. All the DB has left. Alright. I'll just call it. Forget it. Anyways, man, I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. As always, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystics MMOs. And as always, have a nice day, guys.